So let's face it, sometimes life throws us curveballs that we are just not prepared to handle. And not only that, sometimes we get ourselves into sticky situations that we just have trouble getting out of, even when we know that it is not the best thing for us. James tells us that if we lack wisdom, we need to ask God for it. But sometimes when our mind is trembling, when our heart is trembling, we're not able to tap into that wisdom because we're so focused on what it is that we desire, what it is that we want. The thoughts, the wisdom of God leaves us because this heart is operating out of its desires. So Proverbs 11:14 tells us that where there is no guidance, the people will fall. But where there is good, godly counsel, there is safety. So I challenge you to just find and surround yourself with people that will give you good, godly counsel. And in turn, you'll be able to be strengthened and provide that same counsel to them when they're in need. Iron does sharpen iron. So good counsel steadies the heart. It's like hands on the heart when it is unstable. It's gonna steady your heart. So surround yourself with people that love you and that love the Lord. So this video that you're about to watch is about two friends. One of them is going through something and the other one is going to encourage her. But let me know what you think. What advice would you have given Emily in this situation? I hope you enjoy it. Take care. Hey, babe.
You started cooking yet?
About to.
Let's do chicken instead of salmon.
I don't think we have any.
It's only 8. You can make it to the store.
Well, Keisha is on. Well, actually, that's her now at the door. It's open, Keisha.
Well,
hey, girl.
I'll be home about 11. And, wear the thing I like.
Oh, the gray jacket?
You know.
Okay.
Don't forget my chicken.
Okay. Bye. I love you. So, a gray jacket.
It's this little thing that he likes for me to do in a gray jacket.
You know what? I don't even know what Sheesh. What's wrong? You okay? Part of the reason why I wanted you to come over, I am not sure about what I'm doing anymore.
I'm sorry.
Girl, I am in deep.
How long has it been?
Actually, almost 3 years. Have y'all talked about it at all? Well, I mean, he deals with those cases all day. And then the other attorneys, sometimes they give him a hard time. So I try not to, I just try not to nag and stress him out when he comes home. So, yeah. You're clearly not good with all of this. I keep hearing you say him, but what's good for you? Well, I just can't afford to move out. Well, you're not lying about that. Stuff is crazy high. But what about a roommate or moving back in with your family for a little while, just until things settle down a little bit? That would be a step backwards. I mean, and what? No, I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to do that. How would that be backwards? Okay, maybe you can't afford this, but you can get your own place and you'll get your peace back. And if I do move out, then what if he doesn't want to be with me anymore? So what do I do then? Friend, then you move on. Why are you so concerned about how he feels? This is me. I just don't want to be alone. Now, you know I understand loneliness. But you gonna just continue to accept breadcrumbs better than no bread at all? Are you listening to yourself? You're focusing on what you can afford and loneliness. Instead, you should be focusing on God and His promise to never leave you and His plans to prosper you and give you a future. You gotta take God at His word. I guess the truth is I'm just scared. I'm just scared. We all get scared from time to time. I get scared. But you know what I tell myself? Where did that spirit come from? It ain't come from God. So, what if I just give it just a little bit more time? Now, only you can decide that for you. But if it was me, it'll have to be no. How much longer are you going to be cooking and cleaning and doing whatever in a gray jacket? How much longer are you willing to do that? You have to trust God. You prayed for what you wanted. Now you have to leave the details to God. You have to trust Him with all your heart. No matter what it looks like, you have to trust Him. Every time I think about deadlines and stuff like that, I think about losing Him. I don't want to lose Him. Is He afraid of losing you? I don't want to lose Him. Does He care about what you care about? It's really just as simple as that. I know what you're saying is right. I know that it is. I need to talk to Him. I need to talk to Him. Because as bad as I don't want to lose Him, I also don't want to feel this angst inside of me. I don't want to feel that either, so it's like I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the middle of being with the man that I absolutely love and adore and doing right by the God that I know loves me more than any man could ever love me. I know it's hard, but don't think about losing Him. Think about doing what's right and that you'll be in right standing with God. And as for Jake, moving on or whatever, if he really sees a future with you, he'll understand and he will respect your decision. Period. You quoting them scriptures, sis. You are quoting those scriptures, okay? But you're right. You are absolutely right. And I am going to do what's right and let God handle the details. Hey, and whatever happens, just know that God has a plan for you. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. You got to be willing sometimes to let go of what's comfortable to make room for something better. And that doesn't mean that's not Jay. But better is you feeling better on the inside because you're doing the right thing. Thank you for coming over. Now let's pray.